Your Majesty. I've been asked to give you this. And this, ma'am, from Her Majesty Queen Mary.
Thank you.
Thank you, Chartres. I'll take over from here.
Thank you, Martin. Thank you, sir. Your Majesty.
Martin.
Dearest Lilibet, I know how you loved your papa, my son. And I know you will be as devastated as I am by this loss. But you must put those sentiments to one side now, for duty calls. The grief for your father's death will be felt far and wide. Your people will need your strength and leadership. I have seen 3 great monarchies brought down through their failure to separate personal indulgences from duty. You must not allow yourself to make similar mistakes. And while you mourn your father, you must also mourn someone else. Elizabeth Mountbatten. For she has now been replaced by another person, Elizabeth Regina. The 2 Elizabeths will frequently be in conflict with one another. The fact is, the crown must win. Must always win.
Ready, ma'am.
It's all right. I'll escort it out from there.
No, sir, if you don't mind, the Crown takes precedence.
Together here in the sight of God and in the face of this congregation to join together this man and this woman in holy matrimony.
Who giveth this woman to be married to this man? I, Philip.
I, Philip.
Take thee, Elizabeth Alexandra Mary.
Take thee, Elizabeth Alexandra Mary.
You know why his 3 sisters aren't here? And they're all married to Nazis. Prominent Nazis.
I, Elizabeth Alexandra Mary,
I, Elizabeth Alexandra Mary,
take thee, Philip,
take thee, Philip,
to my wedded husband,
to my wedded husband,
to have and to hold. To have and to hold.
to have and to hold,
From this day forward,
from this day forward,
for better, for worse,
for better, for worse,
for richer, for poorer,
for richer, for poorer,
in sickness and in health,
in sickness and in health,
to love and to cherish and to obey.
obey.
She insisted. It was discussed.
To love and cherish and obey,
Till death us do part.
till death us do part.
Sheer perfection. Your Highness.
You have to hand it to her. It's quite a victory. There wasn't a single person supported the match. Not a single ally at court or in government. Yet here we all are.
Utterly divine. May we have the groom's family, please?
She turned us all on our heads and barely opened her mouth in the process.
You overestimate her.
You underestimate her.
Well, in the past 48 hours, reality has sunk in with Philip's family. But you look at the mother.
Just take a moment, everyone.
Just out of a sanatorium, I heard.
Dressed as a nun.
A nun.
To me, please. Are we ready? Quite magnificent. Thank you, thank you.
There you are. There's something I'd like to discuss with you. Now, please don't react. I'd like to take flying lessons. No. But trust me, becoming a pilot has been a lifelong ambition of mine, and I think I've found a teacher mad enough to take me on as a pupil. Peter, no less. Peter Townsend. What's the matter?
I need to talk to you.
About what?
They'd rather we didn't keep the name. Mountbatten.
Who's they?
Cabinet.
It's none of their business.
I think you'll find it's very much their business.
You're my wife. Taking my name is the law.
It's the custom, not the law.
A custom practiced so universally it might as well be the law. You can't do this. Am I to be the only man in the country whose wife and children don't take his name? You can't do this to Dickie. It will devastate him. You know that. You know how important it is to him. I've told him the Royal House Mountbatten is in the bag.
Well, that was a mistake. It's not. The name has to be Windsor. For stability. There's more. Clarence House.
Our home? What about it?
We have to give it up. The home of the Sovereign of the United Kingdom is Buckingham Palace.
Says who?
Me.
I thought you hated that place.
I do. We all do.
Then why go along with it?
Because that's the overwhelming advice.
But that's the point, Elizabeth. It's just advice. It doesn't mean that you have to act on it.
When it comes from the government, you do.
What kind of marriage is this? What kind of family? You've taken my career from me, you've taken my home, you've taken my name. I thought we were in this together.
Chamberlain, the Lord Chamberlain, the Marshal of the Diplomatic Corps, and the Comptroller, Your Majesty.
I've asked you to join me because I've made a decision regarding the Coronation Committee, which is that I would like my husband to be the chairman of that committee.
That's impossible, ma'am. There can only be one chairman.
As far as I'm aware, I only have one husband.
And the Duke of Norfolk will be expecting it to be him. He is the Earl Marshal.
That may be.
And the Chief Butler of England. He would be the 16th Duke of Norfolk to do it. He ran your father's coronation. His father ran your grandfather's. And running the coronation, it's what the Norfolks do.
Couldn't you give Philip some other job?
Like what?
Arrange the photographer?
The chairmanship is what he wants, with full autonomy. Therefore, it's what I want. Norfolk can be vice chair.
Why don't you think about it?
I have. And my decision stands. Thank you.
Of course, the Duke of Norfolk will be furious.
Yes. And Bernard does fury so well.
What would Your Majesty suggest?
I will throw my hat in with Bernard and sanity will prevail. The Queen is young. And has to learn what any young general has to learn.
Namely?
Which battles to fight and which to leave.
Well, let me know what you want me to do.
Same as always, Tommy. Exactly as I tell you.
Now, I've spoken to the Archbishop of Canterbury, who's agreed to help us with our other delicate matter, the Duke of Windsor.
When does he arrive?
This afternoon, I believe.
God helps. And when will you meet him?
We thought tomorrow, ma'am.
Good. Sooner the better. Be sure to be firm, Tommy.
Yes, ma'am.
That one's like mercury. It'll slip through the tiniest crack.
Ma'am, the word has reached me that it is your desire that you and your children keep your husband's name, Mountbatten.
It is.
Ma'am, you must not. It would be a grave mistake. Mountbatten was the adoptive name your husband took when he became a British citizen. His real name, you'll not need reminding, was Schleswig-Holstein Sonderburg-Glucksburg of the royal houses of Denmark and Norway, and latterly of Greece. I am an old man. Many have questioned my relevance, and whether I still have something to offer in public life. The answer is I have, which is to leave in place a sovereign prepared for office, equipped, armed for her duty. Great things have happened to this country under the scepters of her queens. And you should be no exception.
Yes, I am queen. But I am also a woman. And a wife. To a man whose pride and whose strength are in part what attracted me to him. I want to be in a successful marriage. And I would argue stability under this roof might even be in the national interest. Had you considered that?
Very well, I will discuss it with Cabinet.
No. You will inform the Cabinet, Prime Minister. That is the favour you will do me in return for one I'm already doing you. I know your party wants you to resign to make way for a younger man, Mr. Eden. I also know that no one will bring up your resignation while you are actively engaged in planning the coronation. So by delaying my investiture, you are, in fact, holding on to power. In which case, I would suggest you are somewhat in my debt. So if I agree to the delay, perhaps you will consider supporting me in the matter regarding my husband's name. And perhaps you could also inform Cabinet that my husband and I intend to stay here at Clarence House.
Why?
It is our home. It has just been refurbished at great expense. Buckingham Palace can still be where official business is done, but our home, our private family home, will be Clarence House.
Very well.
He was a little surprised, I think.
Really?
I dare express any view at all. Papa was always putty in his hands. I think one should start as one means to continue.
Absolutely. Put a marker down.
Quite. Draw a line in the sand. But he said he'd put it to Cabinet, and I said there was nothing to discuss.
Good for you.
No, good for you. Why did it?
Thank you.
If I tell you something, do you promise it will stay between us?
Of course.
This is how I'd like to spend all my time. Owning horses, breeding horses, racing horses. It's what makes me truly happy. And I actually think it's what I was born to do, until the other thing came along. That someone else was born to do, that they elected not to do. Which meant that first my father, and then I, had to do a job we were never meant to do.
Well, you've managed to make it look like the other thing is the only thing you were ever meant to do.
You're kind. But it isn't. And on days like today, in places like this, in company like this, you get a glimpse of what it all might have been like. The unlived life. And how much happier it might have made me. Not now! You did I just snap?
Slightly.
I shall have to grovel now.
No, it's all right. He'll understand.
I'm so sorry, Your Majesty.
Yes, all right. I'm coming. Honestly, only Dickie. Yes, thank you, Martin. I'll talk to you.
Majesty.
You are persistent. Is it really so important?
Yes, Your Majesty.
Prime Minister?
Ma'am, I have reason to believe there is currently a full-blown plot developing against me and the democratically elected Labour government that governs in your name, being led by a senior member of your family.
Who?
Lord Mountbatten. And that he, in cahoots with Cecil King, the chairman of the Mirror Group newspapers, has been attempting to overthrow this government. Now, I feel compelled to remind Your Majesty that tolerance of the royal family is hanging by a thread as it is. Now, throughout my time in office, I have done my level best to protect you. But if members of the royal family were to interfere with the political business of the day, I would be left with no option but to side with the Republican elements of my cabinet, which I have successfully controlled until now, and take steps.
Leave it with me, Prime Minister.
Your Majesty.
Your Majesty.
Prime Minister?
Before coming today, I checked with the Cabinet Secretary, and it turns out that in the 7 years I have been Prime Minister, we have had 164 audiences, always the model of cordiality, productivity, and mutual respect. So it is perhaps not unreasonable to expect an isolated hiccup.
What hiccup?
I was under the impression that Her Majesty never expressed her political views in public.
I don't.
That there was an unbreakable code of silence between Sovereign and First Minister.
If you're referring to the Sunday Times, I've always advised my Prime Ministers against reading the newspapers.
I don't, ma'am.
They misunderstand, misquote, and misrepresent. Then everybody gets into a fluster.
But my press secretary does. And he has working relationships with all of the editors, and the editor, in this case, assured him that the sources were unimpeachable, close to the Queen, unprecedentedly close.
Well, I'm sure a clarification will soon be forthcoming. In the meantime, should we not make a start on the business of the week? Only I am mindful of the time.
This is the business, ma'am. The only business. I think we have enough respect for one another personally to ask ourselves some of the bigger questions. Woman to woman. We are the same age, after all.
Really?
Just 6 months between us.
Oh? And who is the senior?
I am, ma'am. Uncaring, confrontational, and socially divisive. That's how these sources so close to the Queen describe me.
Prime Minister.
That I lack compassion, and that my government has done irretrievable damage to the country's social fabric. My responsibility for the time I have in office is to put sentimentality to one side and look after this country's interest with the perspective of a cold balance sheet. And while I greatly admire your sense of fairness and compassion for those less fortunate than us...
Do you, really?
Let us not forget that of the two of us, I am the one from a small street in an irrelevant town, with a father who could not bequeath me a title or a commonwealth, but only grit, good sense, and determination. And I don't want people's pity or charity or compassion. Nothing would insult me more. My goal is to change this country from being dependent to self-reliant, and I think in that I am succeeding.
I have had to learn many difficult lessons as sovereign.
Britons are learning to look after number one, to get ahead, and only then, if they choose, to look after their neighbour.
Of those...
No one would remember the Good Samaritan if he only had good intentions. You see, he had money as well.
Perhaps the hardest is that I am obliged to support my prime ministers on any position they take, even yours, regarding sanctions against South Africa. My question is, given the lack of impact it has on your day-to-day political fortunes, yet how important it is to me, could you not have supported me just once? My fellow Commonwealth leaders, many of whom I consider to be friends, now feel that I have betrayed them on an issue most important to them.
Well, they need only read the Sunday Times. It will give them no doubt as to your position. Oh, look, our time is up. How it flies.
It is said that those who do not learn from history will be forever condemned to repeat it. Though we have lived through times of conflict, our two countries share an ancient relationship. Let us not forget our deeper bonds, our sense of common purpose, on which can be built a new partnership, a new entente. Joined together in this august European enterprise, a great adventure lies ahead. Monsieur le Président, l'union fait la force.
Excuse me, Your Majesty.
Excuse me.
We've had a message concerning His Royal Highness, the Duke of Windsor. I think we're close to the end.
Thank you.
Your Royal Highness, ma'am, Her Majesty the Queen, she's coming.
What, here?
Yes, ma'am. She's on her way.
Get me up! You can't be serious. I've never been more than serious.
Was the open door an invitation?
Not that sort of invitation. I was hoping we might talk. Our children.
Oh. Have you reached a conclusion? After all the little confidential lunches, one by one?
Oh, you find out?
They all rang me, utterly perplexed, wondering what on earth you were up to.
The conclusion I've come to is that it's our children that are lost, not the Prime Minister's. Each in their own deserts.
Anne's not lost.
Her marriage is.
All right. Edward's not lost.
I disagree. He seems entirely lost, and bullied, and vengeful.
I'll concede that Charles is lost, but he always has been.
And as for Andrew...
Your favorite.
I was shocked. If he doesn't change... What does that say about us as parents? I spoke to Mummy about it.
Yeah. The Oracle. What did she say?
Well, she said that I must not blame myself. I'm already mother to the nation.
Well, she's right.
But it was me that wanted Andrew and Edward. You didn't want any more. I wanted 2 more to prove to myself that I had it in me. And to make up for my failings. Especially with Charles. You're a man, you wouldn't understand. But I remember insisting that I would never let the nannies do it.
What?
Bath time. But when it came to it, I sat in a chair in the background. Because I didn't know how to...
How to what?
Hold him, touch him.
Look at me. Look at me. You must stop this nonsense. You are a perfectly good mother. And the children are adults now. You know, it's their responsibility to sort themselves out.
If they sort themselves out.
Well, they will. Eventually. And in the meantime, it is your job to
Stick around, stay alive, and keep breathing.
Precisely. For all our sakes. Get some rest.
The cheers from the crowds lining the streets of Windsor can be heard from miles around as Prince Charles and Camilla Parker Bowles pass through them on the way to their civil marriage ceremony. Wonderful scenes here as the royal couple smiles and waves to the hundreds of well-wishers who've been waiting since dawn to get the best view of the happy couple. Then they've just arrived at the Guildhall, stepping out to the Queen's own Rolls-Royce Phantom 6, which was originally presented to Her Majesty in 1978.
I don't know what you think you're doing.
I'm doing the sensible thing, the responsible thing. If we're not careful, if I go on another 20, 25 years, a tired, white-haired geriatric queen will hand over to a tired, white-haired geriatric Prince of Wales.
Those are the rules.
But if he were then to go on another 20, 25 years, it would mean that for the next half-century, the British monarchy would be a very decrepit experience indeed. Is that the right thing to do to the institution? Charles is in the prime of his life now.
Honestly, I've never heard so much nonsense. Have you forgotten the oath that you took? I declare before you all that my whole life, whether it be long or short, shall be devoted to your service. You're fit enough to ride and drive, so you're fit enough to wear the crown. You remember what Queen Mary told you?
Another geriatric.
Monarchy is something you are, not what you do. The crown is a symbol of permanence, of stability, of continuity. If you step down, you will be symbolizing instability and impermanence. You'll also be indicating the luxury of choice, which is the one thing we cannot have if we claim the crown is also our birthright.
So you would have a superannuated old lady running the show, while a fit, energetic Prince of Wales watches on, straining at the leash.
But I don't see you as decrepit. Since the Jubilee, since Mummy's death, I see you as liberated. Confident. You say that Charles is in his prime. Well, I see you in yours. And admit it. You sometimes think there's a difference between you and the rest of the family.
Yes.
It comes naturally to you. They all seem to make such a mess of it.
I didn't say that.
No, but you've thought it, privately. And with good reason. This system is a dreadful thing to inflict upon people. It's not natural. It's not fair. It's not kind. But you seem to thrive in it. And more importantly, it seems to thrive under you. So shouldn't you stay for every single day that you can?
But what about the life I put aside? The woman I put aside when I became queen.
What sort of question is that? For years now, there has been just one Elizabeth. Queen Elizabeth. If you went looking for Elizabeth Windsor, you wouldn't find her. She's gone. Long gone. You buried her years ago.
Isn't this heaven?
If you say so.
I do. Tucked away in the country. Rain and mud and horses and dogs, children, privacy. I do envy you.
Well, it's not quite the Eden you imagine. For a start, there isn't privacy. They are there. Wherever I go.
Who?
Journalists. Photographers who just got it in for me. Bastards.
Well, if you will keep calling them that.
I told them to naff off. Once. And can you blame me? They're so mean to me all the time. I'm pretty low-key, as you know. I don't want praise or attention or thanks. But I'm only human. Sometimes even a pit pony needs a pat on the head.
I know the feeling.
It's not easy. Working in the heat and squalor of a third world country, doing real work for real charities. But do I get as much as a mention in any newspaper? Or a thank you? Do I heck? And yet all she has to do is put on a frock, and she's all over all the front pages, and everyone's falling over in shock at how wonderful she is.
Who?
Her.
Diana.
The only other young female in the family, yes. Against whom I am now always compared. Lovely her, dumpy me. Smiling her, grumpy me. Charming her, awful me. And the constant questions about my marriage all the time. About Mark.
Yes, how is Mark?
That's it, exactly like that. How is Mark? Mark's fine. I'm fine. The children are fine.
Well, I'm happy to hear that. Only there has been talk.
I thought you didn't listen to talk.
And a meeting recently with Commander Trestrail.
Who?
Head of the Royal Protection Branch. He felt compelled to mention rumours about a Sergeant Cross and the two of you being intimate. And in light of these rumours, Scotland Yard has recommended his transfer back to desk duties in Croydon.
Don't do that to me. You can't. Here's the one thing that makes me happy.
You have so much to make you happy.
Then how come none of it does?
Well, again, if you're patient.
Is that it? Is that the advice? Stick it out, grin and bear it, persevere?
Well, these things usually pass if you have the patience to wait.
I used to enjoy my reputation as the difficult one. I used to relish scaring people a bit because I could control it. But recently, I'm the one who's scared. Because it started to feel more like it controls me. And it's changed. It's not just feeling angry, but a kind of recklessness. Where I just want to smash it all up.
That will pass too.
Is that it? Is doing nothing your solution to everything? Just go.
Yes. Sorry, I mustn't keep you. I know you have things to do.
You'll find your way back?
Yes.